that there's a coin on Coinbase less than a cent, backed by an American billionaire that controls banks and exchanges in multiple countries. And that this coin is going to be the key to multi-border payment around the world. What if I were to tell you that? Well, that's what we're going to get into today. Please stick around. But before we get to that, let's cue my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black Voo Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was black or invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting. So we binge on a black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. Just thank God for that black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested.
What is up, guys? Let's get it. What's going on, Cryptwork? What's going on, Casper Holstein? We're in the house today, guys. Very, very bullish. Again, we're going to take a look at Tim Draper. It's amazing. Some of the banks and exchanges that he's into. Shout out to the Maximus Crypto Show. I was on that channel yesterday, and me and Max was going over SWFT connections to Jasmy. Yes, the connections are there. Okay, so you can already say Japan, all right, is one of the countries where banks and exchanges are connected to SWFT coin. Okay, so very, very, very cool. Today, that kind of spurred the comment that the show that we're going to today, which is the banks and exchanges connected to SWFT. So remember, SWFT always in there, and we'll go over it today. SWFT always in their blurb on their website says cross-border payment, cross-border payment, cross-border payment. So, okay, you take a billionaire like Draper, right? And as long as he controls the money, what does it matter that it's kind of in our hands, right? He's controlling it, right? He's controlling it through multiple countries, through multiple banks and exchanges. It's still in his hands, even though technically, right, we own it, right? So we'll get into that today. Let me go ahead and share the screen here. And for any of you guys that are new to SWFT coin, be sure to check out some of the older videos here. But let's kind of go just in and do a little refresher for people who might be seeing this for the first time. So SWFT blockchain is a platform that allows people to invest, trade, and transact in cryptocurrencies, established in 2017. So it's already 7 years old. And the company has the backing of renowned investors, Draper, Dragon, and Node Capital. So right there, we see Tim Draper's involvement with Draper Dragon. Over 800 plus cryptocurrencies available on the platform and access to 50 plus blockchain networks. SWFT offers a comprehensive suite of crypto services for users. So blockchain is a trusted partner for anyone to engage in the world of cryptocurrencies. Now, it's one thing to kind of see it kind of laid out that way. And it's another when you see, and we're going to go over here. Here it says SWFT blockchain supports over 300 cryptocurrencies across Ethereum, Binance, Heco, Polygon, Polkadot, OKX, Exchange, and Tron. Over 35K direct trading cross-chain pairs. Okay, fastest growing selection of cryptocurrencies, multiple blockchains, and layer 2 networks. It's one thing to see it here because people say this all the time, and it's quite another to see all the different companies connected to SWFT blockchain. And notice really nice thumbnail that we have here. You notice SWFT's logo, right? You see a water sign, You can see that here inside of, you could say this is a phoenix or maybe a what's the word? Yeah, so you could say this is a phoenix or a peacock. All there's all esoteric meanings to this type of bird, but there's definitely esoteric meanings to water when we think of water. And shout out to Shook Focus. He referenced the point where we talked about this before. When you think of water, we always mention water in reference to money. So money flow, right? That was in the in the thumbnail. So money flow like water, right? Liquidity, right? Fiscal year, like fish, right? There's so many phrases that I might even be leaving out, but money and water are very much synonymous, okay? And when you look at certain cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Ripple, right? Ripple, of course, is there. Ethereum, you're like, wait, Black Roo, that's air. But air can be thought of as a water, right? When you think of how we kind of breathe in air, who kind of breathes in air like we do, but with water? Fish, right? So a whole bunch of esoteric connections there. But today we're going to get into the exchanges, right? And when we get into these exchanges and we see all the different countries, oh, it's just going to be mind blowing. And then we're going to see something that was once kind of like people say that this is the future, but the future is now. It's actually here. Okay. So we've already been over the connection with Coinbase and Swift, but let's go ahead, come up here. You can see Coinbase. And everybody believes that Coinbase is a future bank, but we got stuff to prove it over here. We go here and see as it's loading here, and we'll definitely get rid of that there. And it's loading. Let's go over here while it's loading and see who we got in the house today. What's up? We got to Cryptwork and Casper hosting. What's up? What's up, Bullish Island Hopper? Thanks for coming over. Appreciate you. Yeah, let's get it. What's up, E? Shout out to our Telegram moderator here, E. What's good? We're here. Indigo Saint has a YouTube channel. I posted it last night. I think he's going to do a collab with Crypto Underdog. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. That's going to be amazing to see those two do a collab. I love Indigo Saint. I got to speak to him. He really captured the essence of the channel in my theme music that he did. Man, shout out to Indigo. Like my man deserves all the props and all the accolades, and no two better brothers to do a show together than Indigo and Underdog. I'm definitely going to be tuning in, and hopefully you guys do as well. We'll definitely be sure to drop links to that if you can. E, please drop a link to that channel so people can go over and subscribe. What's up, Italia Grape? What is Riviera Group? Riviera Group caught the marathon me and Maximus did last night, like 3-hour show. But don't worry, Max is going to send some clips over to me. Very kind to him. And we're going to post it on the channel. If you know what is up. Edward Vincent, what is up? Italia Grape. Yes, please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll get to questions at the end. We'll definitely get to questions, right? What's up, Mugen? Back in the house. What is up, G? And what is up, Joey? Jake Fever in the house, too. Jake Fever got me buying some Telcoin. Shout out to Telcoin. I did tons of early videos on Telcoin from like years ago. Like I was much fatter then, probably much grayer hair. But yeah, definitely check those videos out too. But yeah, let's go ahead and get back to it here. Hopefully that Coinbase thing loaded. Well, doesn't seem to want to load. Let's go over here to this one, where Stellar and Coinbase have teamed up to do USDC USDC. Okay, that seems okay. So, so something to note here, and we kind of over this a little bit with Maximus last night, but I think everybody else needs to know it here as well. Coinbase integrated with USDC on Stellar. Okay, so this kind of creates a intimate connection with USDC, and USDC, you can almost think of USDC as a digital dollar, which we're going to see later in this press release. Okay, and this is from Stellar's own website. Okay, so this is not from like randomperson.org, right? Right, this is like official. Okay, and this is June 22nd, 2023. Okay. Stellar and Coinbase's long-standing relationship began with the launch of the Coinbase Earn program. That's pretty awesome. Let's continue down. Starting today, Coinbase fully supports deposits and withdrawals of Circle's USDC via the Stellar network. Stellar has provided an extensive global network of interoperable on and off ramps provided by anchors, wallets, exchanges, and fintech businesses, transferring such value from fiat to digital or digital to fiat on and off the network. With this launch, Coinbase adds another significant ramp for USDC on Stellar, enabling millions of institutional and retail customers to access a truly global digital dollar. Okay. By supporting USDC on Stellar, Coinbase provides a critical access point for both companies and users to benefit from faster and low-cost USDC powered by the efficiency of the Stellar network. USDC on Stellar allows for near zero transaction costs, provides incredibly fast settlement, and can take as little as 5 seconds to finalize a transaction. Banks, fintechs, and exchanges can leverage the infrastructure, the speed, and the low cost of USDC on Stellar's rails to access and build use cases around a truly global digital dollar. Global digital dollar, from remittances and real-time payments to fiat and on-off ramps. USDC on Stellar's network delivers a real-world utility for businesses and individuals. A lot of people have kind of said, well, USDC is kind of a global like digital dollar, but here you see it actually in a press release, right? And remember, USDC's leaders, they're listed on the World Economic Forum's site. Okay, so Circle does have World Economic Forum connections. Okay, so this is just bigger than some company. It links back to those guys, and regardless of what people say, they're way more than a think tank. Okay, moving on. Users can seamlessly exchange fiat cash for USDC on Stellar and vice versa, thanks to MoneyGram. And MoneyGram is one of the biggest remittance payment companies around the world. We've been over how Stellar and MoneyGram have a relationship, so much so that Stellar even owns part of MoneyGram now. Okay, so it's kind of very much a mutual situation. I don't have the press release for that, but you can go and look it up. Stellar did buy part of MoneyGram. So it's a very mutual thing now. Let's see here. So yeah. So understand that Tim Draper owns pieces of Coinbase. So when you say that this mutual relationship is here, so that means Draper owns part of it. Okay. Okay. So Draper owns Coinbase. And Stellar and Coinbase have this relationship, so Draper has that relationship. You know, if you're doing the whole SAT question, right? And then if we get to this press release that's finally up, you can see that Coinbase listed SwiftCoin. Okay. And they also say it's one of the first cross-chain projects that it listed. Okay. And let's see. Okay, here we go. Swift blockchain has become, and this is July 7th, 2022, or July 28th, 2022, Swift blockchain has just become the first token from a cross-chain project to be listed on Coinbase. Okay. And they go down to say, as we've seen, that they are Draper Dragon related. Swift blockchain has received funding from top VCs, including Draper Dragon. Okay. So again, they don't mention that Tim Draper is initial investor in Coinbase, but we know that's the truth. So another one of Draper's companies, Swift, now being listed, being the first cross-chain platform to be listed on Coinbase. There we have Draper connection on both sides. Okay. Now, if we go into here, and we already seen Draper being connected to Gemini. We can go over that more if people want to, but we've covered that. We've also covered Draper being related and funded Coin DCX, which is an Indian exchange, and Draper is also funding their venture capital arm, as well as Coinbase's venture capital arm. But let's go into some more of these companies. So one I think we did not cover was HK Bit Exchange. So this is Hong Kong Bit Exchange. Okay. So how many countries we got? We got New York with Gemini. We got Coinbase, all of US, right? Now with HK BitX, we got Hong Kong. Okay. Let's go down here and you can see Draper Dragon. They raised 10 million here. It says HK BitX is a leading digital exchange headquartered in Hong Kong. HK, I'm just going to call it HK from now on. HK is committed to providing a compliant and regulated digital asset spot trading and over-the-counter trading platform for global professional investors, and are one of the first organizations in Asia to apply for a virtual asset trading platform license from Hong Kong's Securities and Futures Commission. Okay, so we got Hong Kong in the mix now. And if you go to the website here, what you'll see is these dudes are institutional grade. Okay. So all of this stuff that we kind of hinted at before, like we can't access this because it's restricted here. Okay. And this, when I was on my other computer, I could actually see that this was institutional grade because my monitor was big enough. But trust me, this is institutional grade exchange. Okay. And this has only been hinted at, right? That institutions would soon be getting into crypto. And of course, this year it's become the truth because we got the BlackRock ETFs, right? We got the ETFs, the Bitcoin ETFs, the top 11 companies in America having those Bitcoin ETFs. Let's go ahead and close our Telegram here. But now we also have companies that are popping up that'll do institutional grade custody around the world. Okay. And that is one of them. Okay. So let's look at Rock Exchange. So staking, your gateway to Web3, stake and build via institutional grade solutions and a suite of developer tools. Okay, Rock Exchange. And if we go over here back to cryptorank.com and we go search and we do Draper, we'll see Draper Associates and we'll see Draper Dragons. Can't remember which one Rock Exchange was under. I'm thinking it's Draper Dragons. We will see here. So Draper Dragons, it tells us what the Draper Dragons are invested in. So we'll go to tab 2, tab 3, and we see Rock Exchange, okay? So this is a Draper Dragon asset, okay? Just to prove the receipts there. If we go down, we find out here, they're trusted by Blockchain Association Singapore. So now we've gotten Singapore, China with SWIFT, Japan with Jasmy and SWIFT, which we covered with Maximus yesterday with Mizuho Bank. We also have America with Coinbase and Gemini. I know I'm leaving one out. Hong Kong, we just did HK Exchange. So we got at least 5 countries already. Okay. So let's go back here. Let's bring up Virgo CX. Virgo CX secures 10x series led by Draper Dragons. Okay, this is a Toronto-based trading platform. Okay, so now we got Canada in the mix here. And we're just gonna, just for time's sake, we'll just touch on a little bit of them. We won't go too deep into these articles, but now we gotten Canada, right? So let's keep going. Lemon Cash. Lemon Cash is loading. And so we did. Okay, there we go. Lemon Cash. It's in English. AR, I don't know what that is. BR, I don't know what that is. LA, I'm thinking that's maybe Latin America. But let's go ahead and go down here. I believe these guys are based in Argentina. You can see Coinbase Ventures, which you can also say that's Draper as well because he owns part of Coinbase. Draper Associates, DST Global, who I don't know what is the DST. Could that D be Draper too? I don't know. Goodwater Capital and Kingway Capital. Let's try to see if we can find out where these guys are from. Twitter. Let's go Twitter. So one of the things that we've already kind of established is that it's multiple countries. Another thing that we've established is institutional investing seems to be, for at least some of these, the focus. So all this stuff of crypto being just this fake deal have to go by the wayside now because institutional investing has come in, right? Institutional investing has come in. Okay. So those are going to tend to be more diamond hands than just regular investors. But there we go with institutional investing. And here you see Lemon Argentina. And I might be able to translate some of this on the fly. Your World in Crypto, buy cryptos. Generally, I don't know what Ghana City CSR. Crypto. Okay, I don't know some of these words. In all the world. Okay, get the app. Okay, so, oh, you can translate it? Let's see. Your World in Crypto, buy cryptocurrencies, generate weekly crypto profits, and use them with your Visa. Okay, there's Visa. Lemon card around the world. Download that. Okay, so there we go. Argentina now. Okay, we're just going around the world with this, right? Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, we did rock. Let's do. Well, what just happened there? Okay, let's do here. Okay, sorry. This is a odd view, I know. Okay, let's do PDAX. Let's do PDAX. And someone, if you can, count these countries for me, because we got Canada, we got Canada, US, Argentina, Singapore, China, Japan. Okay, we got at least those. So the Philippines now. Philippine at digital change. You can see Draper Dragons. 50 million raised. Here's Tiger Global. They always tend to be kind of related to Tiger Global. They also tend to do things again with Jump Capital, and we see King's Capital again. And also we see Ripple there. So now also the Philippines. Okay. This should make you so gonzo bananas. Like, because everyone says, right? The whole narrative is crypto's a scam. It'll never be used worldwide. It's just a pet rock. We're hearing from people like Jamie Dimon, right? Even though they're madly invest in cryptocurrency and blockchain, right? And they could be playing a little game with their words there, right? Because crypto, technically crypto bunny ears, is a pet rock, and this quote unquote could be called blockchain, right? This is the real stuff, whereas crypto, like we saw, like kind of Bitcoin Zay pointed out to us, right? With all of those I'm trying not to use the word, but starts with R, ends with cyst, meme coins, right? Those questionable meme coins. Bitcoin Zay pointed out to us, right? There's a difference between quote unquote crypto and blockchain. So Jamie Dimon could be playing a little game with his words, right? But for the general public, they conflate the two. The general public only knows crypto to be, when you say crypto scam, they think crypto blockchain are the same thing. Okay, right? But this should make even the staunch crypto vet like extremely happy, because you can see it now throughout the entire world with just following Draper's investments, right? So we have them, and then one other one, which I don't see it listed here. Is it? Okay, so let's look at one other one. I'm gonna have to go onto the Draper Associates site for this one because I don't see that I listed it. So let's. Okay, there we go. Make sure everyone's still with me here. What's up, Edward Vincent? Jeb/Draper goes deep. Gotta love it for sure. For sure. Okay, and we'll get to all the comments here, but let's get back to it here. But we've hit so many different countries, right? So here's the Draper Dragon portfolio. There was one company I wanted to highlight. Old Street Digital. What does Old Street sound like? Kind of sounds like Jane Street, doesn't it? Doesn't it? A little bit. And if you know who Jane Street is, you know that they're big players in Wall Street and big players in investing, right? And had connections to Sam Bankman-Fried and all of that, right? But anyways, information contained on this website is neither made available nor directed at retail investors. Okay, it contains information on Old Street Digital is only intended for persons who are professional investors. Okay, by the Alternative Investment Fund Managers Directive (EU), right? I acknowledge and I confirm that I meet the criteria to be classified as a professional investor. So I got to lead the site. I'm not a professional European investor. But you can see here, this is, if we just kind of look behind the site, because we can scroll, right? This is for crypto for European professional investors. Man, this should really make everybody like, this makes me like gaga for crypto right now. Like, now this also means we got the pool of European investors coming into the fold. So much so that the disclaimer forces me to leave the site. That's hilarious. Okay, I pressed it. I guess I should be leaving by now. Okay, there we go. But amazing, right? Amazing. Because I looked at this before I was on a Linux machine, so it didn't boot me out. I guess whoever coded it did not code it so that it would boot out Linux machines, only PCs. But anyways, we got to see what we wanted to see. Now you can add Europe to this list of people, right? Now for the really big bombshell, if you're still listening and that wasn't too sleeping for you, crypto payment. Okay, we always thought crypto payment was, who would ever get paid in crypto? You got different people making fun of it. Like I know on ESPN, they were all making fun of Odell Beckham being paid in Bitcoin, and they were showing it when we hit the bear market, making people fear, like, why would you ever get paid in Bitcoin? And it's not worth anything right now. Well, let's go over here and look at a company called Opolis. Which is also under Draper's ban of companies, payroll for independent workers, cooperative platform building independent workers focus on what they do best. Okay. This gives me, actually, when I was on my Linux machine, it gave me a completely different front page. So weird. I don't know. I know, but whatever. Okay. It does not say that they do crypto payment, but I could have sworn I saw that on the other page that I was looking at. But anyways, you can see it's payment. And I can show you later that it is a Draper owned company. Let's go look at another one here. Rise. Web3 enabled payroll and compliance for the modern workforce. Rise is the fastest and most flexible way to hire, onboard, and pay globally distributed teams in cash or crypto, all from one place. Okay. Do they show on here that they're Draper ran? That's okay. I can show you with the Draper Dragon portfolio over here. Draper Associates, all companies. We go down and we see Rise right there. Do they show Opolis? Opolis. So payment is getting to crypto, right? I don't know why you want to receive well, I know why you would want to receive payment in crypto right now, because crypto is increasing, right? So despite the volatility, 2 or 3 or 4 years down the road, you would your crypto would be worth more, so you're getting paid in an asset that's actually worth more. And it also behooves whoever these companies are to actually hold on to the cryptocurrency. So it's the same principle as how money was created, right? They would hold on to your gold and they would give you a little certificate of paper, right? That you could redeem that was just as good as gold. And what they figured out was 7 out of 10 people never came back for their gold. So in this instance, Rise is kind of the keeper of the crypto, and you can come back for it and you can get it later, right? Or you'll get it in your payroll. But Rise is the one who's kind of harboring it out to you. So, yeah. And I was just thinking, so I would want to get paid in Bitcoin, but I would want to hold on to it because I know it's an appreciation. It's an appreciating asset. So there we go. There's Rise. Of course, you can kind of think of Robinhood in the same vein as an exchange, because it has cryptocurrency and stocks. He also holds on to that as well. He's invested in that. Let's see here. YeePay. Okay. This is one thing that someone covered yesterday when we were talking with Max here. YeePay 21-year anniversary. Cross-border e-commerce association. So it's cross-border. They signed an agreement with people in the UAE. So now we got the UAE in here as well. One stop payment service in China. And if we go to SWIFT, you'll see certain payment cryptos on their site. They used to have YeePay on here, but I don't see it on here anymore. So I don't think that the relationship has gone away because Draper owns both companies, but for whatever reason they decided to take it off the site so people don't know or whatever. I don't know, but you can see EliPal, BitPi, KeyPal, XRP PayNet, Ballet, Hyperpay, Via Wallet, Math Wallet, Treasureland. I don't know what that is. Swap Space. So we got multiple ones here. And like I said, UPay used to be on there, but it's not anymore. But I think the relationship is still there, but for whatever reason, they don't want it out and about. So I guess before I go into any more payment cryptos, and before we move on to different things that we're looking at, okay, we need to still look at those. And those. I'll go into the questions. What's your YouTube channel? Oh, okay, my YouTube channel is at Black Rue is my YouTube channel, but my actual what it says on my YouTube channel, it's at Black Rue. That's the YouTube channel. But what I have as my display name is what if you know you know. Put there, Ruel Black, the Crypto Rue podcast. What's up, Big Watch Dude? What's up, Les Square? What days do you Discord? I don't like. I have Discord for my patrons, but I rarely use it. Everybody's basically on a Telegram. We got over 200 and like change, like over 200 members on the Telegram. Definitely come on over to the Telegram. Lay Square. Links should be in the description. Rue, I've converted my ADA bag into Swift in the Tangent wallet, but the 10K loss was too high. I thought about converting ADA to Swift on Coinbase, but whenever I get rid of assets they run, 10K loss? I'm not sure what you're talking about with that one, E. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about with that one. Hey man, I would say if you want, because I know if you're high on ADA, I actually don't own that much ADA, but you can always, instead of converting all of it, you can convert a piece of it. I'm not telling you which split you should do, but maybe you want to do 25% Swift or 50% Swift. It's up to you there. But I will say, you don't have to convert all, just a portion. I just think Swift is a better asset to hold over ADA. I'm still on the fence about it. I don't know what exchange rate would be on a swap for Coinbase. On Coinbase, I don't think they charge you too much, but it's always like they always give you the worst prices when you swap. So, they charge you a little fee and they give you the worst prices. So it's like in the end, I really don't know like how much percentage it ends up being. It's like they get their $5 fee and they get like a 2% fee and giving you the worst prices. It's even worse on Uphold. So it's up to you on that one, bro. But I do think kind of long term, I'm not financial advice or anything like that. I think over the long term with Swift's market cap, which is under 100 million, I think Swift will probably do more X than ADA in the long term. Okay. Not financial advice. Please do do whatever. I'm telling you what I think with my own personal bags. But not financial advice, okay? You're making me want to load up on XLM. Yeah, XLM, man. I may need 2 bags. Casper at 4 cents. Yeah, Casper is definitely one that's good. Speaking of Casper, right? Let's go ahead and go over here to X. And this is something that Max, shout out to Maximus Crypto, that Max pointed out to me. Tim Draper, Casper. So Casper recently had Tim Draper go speak. And I think there may be some connection with Casper and Tim Draper as well. So here, Blockchain Media says, and this is September 20th, 2022. This is Draper saying something about Casper, I believe. Team at Casper Labs has built an essential blockchain platform for real-world applications without sacrificing the essential components of usability, cost, decentralization, or security. So that was Draper speaking on Casper. I know. Okay, they say that Casper Labs is backed by Draper, so that's another deal there. I know they just had him recently speak. So yeah, Casper Labs is apparently in his portfolio. I did not know that, but it is. I know Casper was recently doing something, and Draper was going to speak at it. So let me see if I can go to Casper Labs. But that makes sense. Of course, he's going to speak there because because he is it's in his portfolio. Casper Labs is a part of his portfolio. Very, very interesting. Yeah, might not be too easy to find right now, but yeah, Casper is part of Draper's portfolio. That just meant that just speaks to what we're saying, right? Yeah, so I'm not gonna find it easily here, but yeah, Casper is also in Draper's portfolio. Jeb Draper goes deep, gotta love it, and that's Jed McCaleb. The connections to Jed McCaleb and Draper, we can already see here. Draper is invested in Tesla. There are connections to Jed McCaleb and Elon Musk. So all of that, you can put that all in the pot, and that just equals goodness for our bags, if you will. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it, brother. Ruel putting it all together. Ruel's the man. What's up, Drake L. Owens? What's good? Ru in the chat. What's up, Mystery Arcade Occult Multiversity? My guy, Konami Codes. Definitely check him out. Check those guys out over on Crypto Ronan's show. Love you guys, the show. And check out his Patreon as well. I am definitely a Patreon member. Rel, you're killing it. I wish you showed me better the emojis on here. I think you're right, Rue Swift is definitely a better bag to hold over ADA. I'll hold for now until I get things figured out. Tangent wanted 10 for the swap. I didn't do it. That was too big of a loss. Joey giving a pound to Drake. Actually, I'm up on ADA, but Swift would definitely give me many more X's than ADA. I'll hold until I figure things out. What's up, my crypto space UK? Another wrench man in the house. Let's go. Okay, so let's get back into it here. We're gonna do back over here. So let's look at some institutional investing. Okay. These are other Draper companies. All you guys have to do is go to Draper Associates and see their investments to list it. I might not go back over there and show the receipts because it may be too much to do that. But let's go ahead and go to Forge Global. More than accessible private market, we give investors and shareholders transparent view of the private market with tools, data, and insights to drive informed investment decisions. So here we are, a company that provides tools for institutional investors, private companies, accredited investors, and employee shareholders. Okay. Here it is with Forge. Another company here, Apollo. And we all know the god Apollo. These guys with their occult and hidden meanings right in front of your face. For pioneers and professionals, Prime Services, get started and explore. The cryptocurrency prime broker for institutional investors. Apollo is a full-scale onshore EU licensed prime broker, for digital assets. We give institutional investors the tools to execute investment strategies simply and safely. Deposit, collateral, trade, borrow, hedge, stake, all through a single platform. Again, Draper having institutional investors come in this time in the EU. Network of venues. And who knows? Maybe all these venues have his backing, right? We know for sure Coinbase does. I wonder if they're going to list Gemini on here. Okay, Huobi, Arc, Kraken, KuCoin, OKX. Okay, so they're listing a lot of them on here. So Apollo, that's his. We already went over Old Street. We went over HK BitX. We did Rock Exchange. Okay, so here's another one here. And this is kind of alternative investing. So let's look at Takadao. Takadao is a little confusing in the name, but Takadao builds community-owned financial services on the blockchain with two flagship products and savings and loans. Takaturn, a cooperative life insurance, and a cooperative life insurance. So it's mixing savings and loans and life insurance. Its products are Sharia compliant, target the Muslim population globally, and don't fall into the whole like news feeling about Sharia law and all of that. Don't fall into the fake for that. When referenced to banks, Muslims do not deal with interest. So it's Sharia compliant in the fact that I'm sure it doesn't deal with interest in a way, right? And when we say that, we're talking about like kind of the debt-based system. So this is targeted to Muslims in the fact that it's not doing debt. It's doing it in compliance to Sharia laws in that way. Okay. Enabling global access, even in countries where populations are largely unbanked. Okay. So that's a specific way that they have to deal with money in terms of how it deals with interest when it comes to Muslims. So very cool that Draper is even in that area of the world with people who don't like interests like that. And you can see the team, definitely Islamic people with Islamic form of garb on, right? So Alchemy Pay even getting into the deal there, and you can see Draper right there. Okay, they're talking even African fintech here, so you can get into Africa as well here with Takadao. Like, I don't think there's a country we haven't touched yet. Like this side of Antarctica, right? Like we touched them all. Like Pokemon over here, bro. Finmark, another company of his, financial planning for startups and SMBs. Save time with data automation. Analyze your business holistically. Finmark gives you a single real-time source to manage and share your financial plan. Level up your finance tech stack. So it kind of seems like a system for businesses to kind of automatically be fed into Stripe, which is another kind of Jed McCaleb connection there. From Bill. So it's kind of feeding you in, giving you a tool, a framework to kind of for beginning businesses to have a financial command and control center. It's probably going to feed into other Draper assets so the guys can keep their money in this Draper asset funnel. Okay. Funderbeam, which sounds exactly like what it does. Venture Rave Group leads 40 million investment in Funderbeam to shape the future of venture capital markets. Investors include Draper Associates, as you can see. Enable companies to run private fundraisers and secondary deals within a private, secure space on Funbeam, complete with a unique URL and managed access. So it seems like a GoFundMe for like private investors. Pretty cool. There we are. This is UK and Singapore. They really seem to be hitting that BRICS nations area pretty hard, which should show us where we should be putting our money, right? And for now, I mean, that's just as far as I got. Like, but you could go and look at like Coinbase Ventures portfolio, because since he owns Coinbase, we could go even way deeper into this, and you can clearly see payment and like controlling the money with banks and exchanges is something that's paramount for the Draper portfolio. Okay. Let's see if we have any more questions. And that might be a good place to be here. Want to go deeper into the rabbit hole? SWFT is partnered with Moby, a Stellar project. Jed from Stellar is an advisor to Moby. Let's go. Thank you, G, with that deep information. Appreciate it, sir. Shub, hello, sir. What's up, Shub? Cardano has a contract with AGIX. Is that good? Yeah, AGIX is good. And there was some news with AGIX in that AGIX Fetch AI and another AI were combining to form ASI, which I don't know how that's going to work as far as the tokens go, right? Because it's going to be like a token conversion and all of that. Like, I'm really, I really don't know how that's going to work out. Token conversions generally aren't all that great for the users. 3 decentralized platforms to merge AI tokens. Create AI Alliance. Okay, that got cut off there. Okay, Create AI Alliance. Fetch AI, Singularity.net, and Ocean Protocol agreed to combine their crypto tokens into one and create an alliance for decentralized AI. I really don't know if that's great for the tokens because now you're going to be merged. I don't know. I don't know how that migration is going to work. The 3 firms are seeking to create an AI collective that provides alternative to existing projects that are controlled by big tech. FET, the native token of AI-focused web platform, Fetch AI, will become ASI, which will have a total supply around 2.63 billion tokens and a starting price of $2.82. The native tokens of Singularity.net and Ocean Protocol will merge into ASI. So if that's the starting price, I don't know. Like, that might be good for people who hold these, but for FET, it's already over $3. Like guys, I have no idea how this is going to affect these tokens. But this is something for you guys to keep in mind. Maybe I do some research later on how people think it's going to affect the tokens, but yeah, just have to keep this in mind. So FET, the native token of Web3, Fetch AI will become ASI, artificial superintelligence, with a total supply around 2.63 billion tokens and starting price $2.82. The native tokens and everybody else's token will merge into it. Both at conversion rates are at around, so here it is. Both at conversion rates around 0.43 to 1. So some, like, that's very ambiguous. Okay, just tell me the conversion rate from both. Is one going to be okay? So there's some more research to be done here, guys, to like really see what's going to happen with your token. Like, because who's the one and who's the 0.4333? You know, interesting that they would do this, but here we are, right? So keep this in mind when you're thinking about those 3 tokens. You might want to just, if you were in one of these tokens, you might want to just take some profits just so you're not butt out on these, but just FYI on this, FYI. Okay, G has some information on it there. Okay, crypto AGI infects. Okay, there we go. Might merge into one. Okay. So that was what we were talking about. Yep. The ASI token will have 2 billion max coins. Each AGI, FEX, and Ocean token will be converted into about 0.5 ASI tokens. Okay, gotcha. Is there somewhere that you can buy BTC without KYC? They now want your social security number. Some people might know in here. What's up, Patrick Collier? I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Patrick Collier, coming over from the Maximus crypto community. Definitely appreciate it, bro. I will definitely take that to have a cup of coffee today, bro. Joining these three AI projects is said to possibly create a 7 billion market cap, putting a renamed token ASI into the top 20 by market cap. Yeah, and that might be true, but we should still really be cognizant of this, and you might want to take some profits there. Because I can imagine like G was saying here that you get I see a Project Collier with the laugh down there. Appreciate it, brother. I see that G here says that you get like 0.5 ASI tokens for some of these. Like, I don't know. Let's go ahead and check and see, has this affected the price of some of those tokens? I'm not sure if everybody's aware yet. Okay, 128. Actually, this kind of reads like people were tipped off about this, to be honest with you, because it's almost exactly half of what that would be. It's kind of reads like people might have been tipped off about this a little bit early, because from February 18th, it just happens to come like almost right up to the point where it would be half of what the token's going to give out, which we just read. So it kind of looks like people kind of already knew about this, which makes sense. The news got out and people just kind of flooded into these, and got exactly around the price of 282. So we just saw that for AGIX. Fetch was the other one, and what was the other one before? Ocean. Yep. So as you can see, it was, I mean, you can kind of see this in other crypto tokens, but it's just kind of strange how around the February area, it just ran up to right under what double that would be. So news kind of leaked out about this, I think, and they got right under it. And Fetch, I think they said it would be 1-to-1, which is kind of close. It's kind of close. So, yeah. But yeah, that would make it like you're saying, it put it in the top 20. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then it's like honestly, three of the biggest AI companies in crypto merging. Uh, what does this mean though? Does that mean they stay on Cosmos? What does this mean for like AGIX on ADA? Like, will they keep like how's that gonna work? Um, this will be something to be monitored for sure. Hopefully, they just drop the token in your exchange. Like, hopefully, not too hard to do this because remember when Gala did this, Coinbase decided not to support it. So just like be on the lookout, guys, for this because things happen funny when when they do conversions like this. So just be on the lookout and just really be aware of this. Maybe you should send more coffee like $6. Appreciate it, bro. To get that coffee to a full cup. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Is my comment getting deleted about Dubai connections? And yeah, it's definitely getting deleted. I'm not doing it though. I'm not doing it. Yeah, it got deleted. I don't know why, but I'm not doing it. If you want, you can send it to me on Twitter, and I'll read it from there. Yeah, go ahead, G. You can send it to me on Twitter at Black Rue, and that's one way around it. We can read it over there, but it's not me deleting it, bro. I love the great information. You can send it to me over here. Oh, this girl always posts the best food. I have no idea why she does that, but it's the greatest food. Yeah, come on over here. Give it. Hopefully, you have an X or Twitter account, and I'll read it off to people from here. $110 people, 50 on the Black Rue, 120 on the Gentleman of Crypto one. So I guess my blue check mark is paying off because we got 50 people over here. Thank you, Bullish Island Harper. Really appreciate it. $1.99 super chat. What's up, Enzo Harder? What's good, bro? Oh, let's not forget about GFI. We are up on it. 100%. Ackman backed GFI. There are 3 names on the SWFT website with Dubai connections and investor connections. Can you guys see the comment? I can see that now. I don't know what happened earlier. Interesting. Let's head over to SWFT's website. Yeah, I love to know these Dubai connections, bro. And one of the things, again, I went over this last night with Max. But one of the things to note here, Jasmine is one of the coins they support. Okay. A lot of the Draper Dragon portfolio they support too, like Thundercore. We showed that to you guys. Rose. Right here. Thundercore. BitTorrent recently went on a tear. I had some BitTorrent. I think it was in like Voyager. God knows that's gone. But yeah, I don't have any right now. Well, we showed you Thundercore. They're on this list like multiple times. Okay, there we go. Thundercore. IL Text. It's killing a little time where hopefully G can post that information. IL Text. Okay, let's go back over here. Go to the sections of what our users say. Okay, gotcha. Let's go. Products. There we go. What our users say. Christopher Kagadas, Ahmed Shoyer. Okay, there's one. I'm thinking. Let's see what we can find. LinkedIn, right? That should give us something. Business development, Egypt. Okay. I'll have to do a little deeper dive. Let me close some things here in case so we don't get too chunky or too clunky, I should say. Clunky or chunky. Okay. That look good. I don't know what that is, but it looks good. I don't even like crab, but that looks good. Let's go back. Tap is incomparable, has a good user face friendly. Developers deserve accolades. Beno Baba. Let's see. Huh. Organizing Secretary of World Fitness Federation, India Public Secretary. Interesting. Let's continue. Why not? Okay. Beno. Anuj Singh. Let's leave Beno here. Nice catch, G. Let's see. Huh. We got a couple of those. We got a couple of those. Could be this gentleman here. Could be that guy right there. We're not sure, but it could be. Let's go back. Floating BTC. Let's see if we can find that. At Floating BTC. So is it a Twitter? Oh, come on. At Floating _ BTC. We'll copy that. Put it in. None there. What about here? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, they don't tell us who that is. But interesting. Nice catch. Ahmed Shore, Dubai Bank. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that's what I missed. Crap. Trying to do this again. Where are we at? Okay, let's do it again. Okay, so let's do that. Boom, boom. That'll come up, but we'll do this. Dubai Bank. Bingo. There we are. Okay. Interesting. Nice. Huh. Okay. That's interesting right there. That's interesting right there. Christopher. Very nice catch. Let's do Chris God does. Let's see. Can I copy that? Nope. I'll copy it from their site. Use the first one, right? Okay, let's just copy over Anuj Singh. I hope I'm saying that right. Oh, wow. Okay. Private wealth advisor in Stromberg. Okay. I used to be in those Stromberg streets. I used to work for a company called Cornelius. They do the drink dispensers for McDonald's and a whole bunch of other companies. Private wealth advisor, huh? Very interesting. Well, that just makes me more bullish, right? Nice catch, G. They do hide that information right in plain sight, bro. 100%. What's up, Nerd Up Inc. Marv? Frequent watcher. Appreciate you for coming through, bro. That is juicy. It will help me instead of going to and from exchanges. Okay. Good. So again, so apply all of that to all these different Draper funds, right? All these different exchanges, right? Swift's just going to make that a ton easier, right? All the different payment and different things, payment cryptos and stuff that we went over, all these different countries. Swift just has it be one conduit, one condiment, one condiment. You see where my mind's at, food, right? But one conduit, one conduit, and you can get to all these different things, all these different countries in one stop. You get to Mizuho Bank, you get to Coinbase, you get to OKX, you get to Huobi, you get to Binance, you get to Tron, you get to XRP, you get to Binance, you get to Avalanche, you get to Polygon, Phantom, Hueco, Solana, XDC, Trade Finance, right? You get to do payroll if you want to. You get all of that. Africa, which we saw, UAE, Dubai, Canada, Singapore. What else do we? I'm missing. China, Japan, Argentina, so Latin America, right? It's endless, bro. Like all under 100 million market cap, right? With this type of power behind it, Draper Dragon, Tim Draper power behind it. If that doesn't make you bullish, bro, I just don't know what is. I don't know what else people need to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, it's amazing. It's amazing. And the part that just was a really kicker to me was things like this Rise, Rise and YeePay as well. That like payment, like actual crypto payment and payroll, right? See, cross-border payment, cross-border remittance, cross-border collections, online payment, express payment, QR payment, which is like Bitcoin, right? Apple Pay, IVR payment. I'm not sure exactly what that one is. But all of that covered. Should just make you like really, really gonzo bullish bananas out here, right, guys? Yeah, that's what we have for you guys today. This doesn't make you bullish on Swift. I don't know what is. We're gonna keep covering Swift. Again, be on the lookout for a show that I'm gonna have with Dion coming up pretty soon. Let me see if I can grab it. So 8 patents, 1 Fortune 500 company, 1 coin. Okay. Where is that at? So we're gonna have that show sometime next week. Unfortunately, Dion couldn't make it to the other one, but yeah, be on the lookout for that show, guys. I was gonna share it, but it's gonna take too long here to pull it up. Darn this thing. But yeah, be on the lookout for that show next week, guys. Be on the lookout for all the clips that me and Max connected Jasmine and Swift. Okay, so not only is Swift in China, they're also getting into Japan as well. Okay, so yeah, guys, have a really good Saturday and hopefully a very good weekend. I'm out. Catch you guys on Wednesday. Peace, guys.